I can't wait to keep this in the episode. So
this is an episode of news. This is a whole bunch of new things.
Yeah, we have a guest. Well, first off, Ron, I'm John, and
I'm Ryan.
Yeah, and we also have a third voice here.
I'm Patrick.
Patrick Griffin.
Full name drop.
You full named me. Man, you two trying to stay semi-anonymous in this?
I cannot wait to add a sound effect to that.
We are on max volume right now.
Anyway, apparently I was just told the mic broke.
The mic broke.
Yeah.
So, but our last episode was also non-mic. But first episode in the new apartment.
Also,
first episode with a new guest.
Drop the Yingling. That's not
Drop the Yingling. We have a specific
we're not
beer
drinking
today.
before we announce what beer and movie so we are watching The Lighthouse with Robert Pattinson and Willem Dafoe. But before we announce what beer we are drinking, I need you guys to guess what beer we are drinking.
Why have a pause?
Wait, what? I need to pull it up. Hold on. This is a new bit.
Guess what beer we're drinking today. This beer was started in 1873 at the Golden Brewery. Also,
it's on the inside of the bottle cap. By the way, I just figured that out.
What's on the inside?
It says golden since 1873.
Shut the fuck up.
This one says the original.
Because it was that Golden Brewery. That's crazy.
This one says the original 1936 Stubby. Also, you showed me that bottle cap. I did not.
God damn it, John!
I did not see that.
The second fact before we guess what beer we're drinking. This beer was nicknamed by Canyon miners who drank it during hall banquets.
They allowed miners to drink back then?
They're miners in Colorado. They're
like
miners.
Under.
Oh man!
Can you guess?
No, they weren't. I can read it right now.
They probably were actually. I don't.
It says Coors Golden Banquet.
Coors
beer.
Golden Banquet.
Yeah,
you're right. That's it.
We'll see how this bit goes further.
Oh, good.
My initial plan with this was I make a fun fact, or I make you guess the beer for the episode. That's in quotation marks. I make you guess the beer for the episode, and then next episode I come up with a bunch more facts about Coors Banquet. And so when you guess the beer for the episode, you're like, oh, it must be whatever the next beer's episode is. You go, oh, it's this. I go, no, it's Coors Banquet.
Oh, no.
This was going to be a 2-part episode. We'll get to what I changed it to later.
Oh, God. Anyway, The Lighthouse.
The Lighthouse.
I will keep us on track as the guest. I will keep us on track.
So we just say that I don't know if this episode's coming out yet, but that we will have guests and we will rank them on the movies that they suggested. So this technically is not a Patrick Griffin suggestion. I'll put that out there.
I may have
Patrick Griffin.
I may have gotten roped into this as I just moved in with Ryan. So
it was
Don't say you got roped into this as like, please let me be a guest.
No, I actively was like, I have nothing to do. I will please sit on this couch, watch this movie.
I'll drink for 3 hours. Why not?
And then after the movie goes, should I stay for the podcast or do you not want me yet?
Listen,
it was the old college. Do you not want me?
Oh, God. Lighthouse. What a movie.
Lighthouse. I didn't know this was an A24 movie before it even started. John goes, we're watching, this is our third A24 movie. I go, is it really?
I believe so because...
Interesting.
Edgar's the guy who directs a lot of stuff, does a lot of A24 movies.
Our second one was Talk to Me, right?
Yes. So it goes Dream Scenario, Talk to Me, and then this one.
Because after watching Talk to Me, I'm like, oh, A24 movies must have some, like, symbolism, whatever. I don't know what the symbolism of this one is, besides...
I have some suggestions. I do think the very beginning is the old, like, basically... So in the script is specifically there's an old guy and there's a young guy. They don't have their names in the script. And basically, like, I feel like it's a lot of like how young people view old people as just bossing them around, and then switch your beer.
God fucking damn it!
What am I supposed to do?
Oh my god! Now you got a bottle cap on the ground.
I thought you almost just got me.
Oh my god!
That would've been it.
Continue, please.
Yes, but I think it's a lot of
Yingling, I'll say
like. Oh my god! Yeah, but you have like basically the old person bossing around the young person for a good majority of the film, and then you have the young person fight back towards the end.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's the symbolism that they're going for.
I really don't think it was.
It's just kind of a symbolism for, like, I mean, not even symbolism, but, like, in that dynamic...
An allegory.
God. In that dynamic, though, when you're alone with one other person, and that person's bossing you around, it's kind of fucked. Like, it's kind of fucked.
But they still leave it so ambiguous as to whether they're, like... Why lie about his name when they're both Thomas? When what's his name? Batman didn't know he was
Robert Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson.
You were almost there.
Didn't
Close.
didn't know that Willem Dafoe's name was Thomas yet. He said his name was something else before he knew.
No,
his
he
name.
didn't. No.
It was before.
No, it was... Oh, it was, wasn't it?
It was before. He
Well,
said
because,
his name was.
well, he explained it later. No, he did the whole... Elias's... No, it's not Elias. It starts with an E.
It was E.
It was a good D&D name. Sorry, I played D&D podcast.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Is it EW, whatever, his initials.
No, yes, it was his initials.
Was it? It wasn't Elijah.
Winslow was the last
Winslow.
Yeah. So Winslow said his name was Winslow instead of Thomas Newton.
Well,
or
because
whatever.
he explained
It
it
was
later.
Tom
It's a
Tom
clear
Howard.
name. It's a clear name. It's because Tom Howard, he totally killed his old boss. Totally murdered his old boss.
Yeah, he's like hit him in the head.
Like,
with
And then
axe.
he
Like
did
when
the whole. He's like, okay, you're the only person I've seen for, I don't know, 2 months now.
Yeah.
We're gonna 2 months.
Yeah.
We'll say it's supposed to be a month.
over a month.
Well over a month
Yeah.
of one person you're seeing. You're finally drinking now after a month of not drinking. And it's like,
Bend that.
dude, like, he's gonna spill some shit. And it's like, and you can see him in the morning after being hungover, being like, I totally didn't kill him. He's rationalizing. It's like, he totally fucking killed him. Totally killed
And I
him.
mean, they show like the blonde-haired guy because that's who his boss
Yeah.
was. Like throughout the movie, like there's some snippets, like when the Marusi
Oh no!
is criminal in this film.
Ooh la la.
Oh
The Marusi is in the film, and
Yeah,
like
he kept showing. Who was that guy?
that
the
was the
white-haired
boss.
guy? That was his old boss.
Yeah, that was who.
That was Winslow.
That was Winslow.
Yeah, because
I missed something.
there's the shot of the back of his head.
Yeah.
And it's like, and then he talks later about like, and then I saw the back of his head,
Oh.
and then he's like, but actually we just stood up, and actually he slipped, so like really it's fine.
Oh, that was that whole monologue.
He totally fucking clocked him in the
my
head,
God.
and then had him drown in the logs, and then that ties into the log scene earlier. when
Yeah,
he's
with
going
it
crazy.
coming out of the water. Okay.
Yeah, that was Winslow's
I
body
see
in
now.
the log water.
Yeah,
I see now.
That's what I call the toilet bowl. Sometimes the log one.
Lots of farts this episode, by the way.
It's
The
also
movie was
can
kind
be
of.
talked as.
Oh, we should have kept a
log
fart
water.
counter.
Oh, we gotta rewatch it right now.
That's definitely not one of the fun facts.
There's no way.
No chance.
no chance I have the actual fart count on it. Oh my god! But I mean,
Good movie though. Good movie.
yeah.
I think it was really good.
I think there was. Listen, I kind of swung for the moon there. Mix of bits there, but like Prometheus references there at the end.
I think you're right because even
He looks at fire and then falls and then is getting eaten. So like by
but
birds.
also Willem Dafoe's character mentions Prometheus like 5 minutes before.
Did he?
Yeah, he says like
In one of the chants?
by Prometheus's like
he was talking about Neptune.
Yeah,
and
I thought
He talked about Neptune, and he said, like, by Prometheus's,
he
like...
fucking cursed him, which is crazy.
Yeah, he did. He's like, by Prometheus's, like, theft or something. Like, mentioning,
maybe.
like, as a reference to fire.
Oh, that's maybe true.
Like, I think he was referring to the light, but then once you said it when the birds were eating his guts, I'm like, holy
Prometheus.
shit, you're, like, I wouldn't have recognized that.
That's fucking Prometheus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the pose he was in totally was to cover his genitals for sure, but also it's like it was like kind of Adam and Eve painting-esque. Or Adam and God. Adam and God. I'm sorry. I apologize.
They put the reference in the beginning, like, why it's rated R, and one of them was nudity, and it's because of the mermaid, but then it's like, just show Robert Pattinson's penis.
That pose was rather promiscuous. Prometheus? Line. Sorry.
Listen, John, I giggled, and then you kept going, and I gotta hit the... Oh, man.
That was a good joke. Sound off in the comments, please.
But I think there was a Prometheus reference at the end.
Yeah.
When it comes to him seeing the light, he fucking burned his hand, and then tumbled.
I wonder if any of the lines, like any of the songs, are plays on Bible verses.
Any of the songs?
Songs?
Yeah.
I mean, they might be shanties, they might be Bible verses, I'm not sure.
Like his toast?
I wonder any of like the dialogue is like very old-timey speak. Like,
Yeah.
And just like, I don't know, could be a verse somewhere.
I'm sure we can find those shanties somewhere if we...
Also, the captions in this movie go crazy. Like, whoever typed these captions are putting apostrophes everywhere.
Fucking fart.
Yeah.
Yanked.
That
Yanked
and,
was
like,
good.
did you ever? And it's like, D''Y''
And
ever.
Willem Dafoe never said thank you. It was always thanky. It was always thanky. It was always one word. Thanky. It was good. I don't know. It was a good movie. Honestly, half of me was like, they're never gonna talk. They'll never talk to each other.
Yeah, I had no idea what this movie was about.
Liar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Call me out on
Ryan,
this.
for the past week, has been like, yo, we should watch The Lighthouse.
It's not true.
Yes.
It's not true.
I tried to
but I kind of believe
You're
John
the one who
now.
suggested it.
I tried to suggest Incredibles last night, and he goes, "No, I was really
Incredibles?
so we could talk about Deadpool and Robert Downey Jr."
Because John, for the longest time, we need to do another an in-depth movie. So we watched Interstellar, and that one was in-depth. We had to actually think after we drank.
Yeah.
And we're like, okay, maybe 9. And we watched 9, and 9's like, that didn't hit the spot.
Yeah.
So nine's the one with the dolls, right?
Yeah.
I hate and love 9. It terrorized me.
That's
as
what we
a
watched
child.
last week.
You'll be able to listen. You'll be able to listen to the episode Monday.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a
White
buffer.
comes out.
There's
No.
a buffer. Oh.
But you're like, listen.
No, they'll be able to listen to it on Monday.
Don't put.
Oh God.
They'll be able to listen to it now.
It'll be out by now.
Whenever this is.
But you said let's watch. I'm not even gonna argue this.
No. Because you know I'm right.
No, I'm not.
Because I suggested Incredibles last night, and you go,
Yeah,
no.
last night.
Yeah.
After the past 3 days. Okay.
After the past 3 days.
After the past 3 days, he suggested the Lighthouse.
Oh, sorry.
It was a good movie. When he made him his dog for fucking 10 minutes.
And then buried him.
Buried him alive?
Have you?
He just kept throwing dirt in his mouth. He can't get his lines out, Robert. Let him breathe.
Did you? And then you're like, oh no, he's about to save.
God, I can't imagine reshooting that scene.
I think it was one take.
It had to have been.
I'm hoping. Dude, if Willem Dafoe had to go through that twice, I'd be sad.
Twice at least.
I just love how, like, for his Spider-Man scenes, he was like, yeah, make me look old. Like, everybody else wanted to look younger.
Well,
That's true. He does look the same age as he did in Spider-Man, which is crazy because this is coming out, 20 years later?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Because it was
2019?
Yeah.
Was this really 2019?
I saw it on the thing.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Our first 2019 movie, I believe.
Oh, God, John.
We watched 7 movies that they're not all going to be the same year.
You'd be surprised. I think Dream Scenario and the other one that we watched was
Dream Scenario and the other one. Okay.
Dream Scenario and Talk to Me. I think were same year.
Interesting.
That might be true.
Yeah.
I think you're right. Was that 2021?
It was like one of the 2020s.
Yeah.
I think we might have.
In our recent decade.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
But, I don't know. That was a wild movie.
I thought all the Lighthouse shots were really good.
I'm glad it wasn't a...
What, Willem Dafoe butt us naked against the glass as he's floating at the light?
No, like when the camera would pan up the lighthouse.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
I was trying to drone.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm like... it's probably good that it was a drone footage, because like all of those aerial shots used to be helicopters. And
Yeah.
you'd have to fucking pay for a helicopter.
Or you're just like pulling a light up at the constant speed. It's like...
that's not gonna happen. But it was totally drone footage. The way they turned, they backed up, turned,
it was like,
and then pulled up.
Yeah.
Like, good shot. And eventually drone footage will get better for shots for movies.
It's just got to get more stable.
Right.
And then I think it will get better.
Like, very good
That's
dead bird
jolty.
shots. There were really good, dead bird puppets in the movie.
Yeah. Like when he's smashing it
Oh,
against
when
the...
he's, nunchucking it?
Yeah, he's smashing the bird. No, he
Yeah.
smashes the mermaid.
And then there's, this mermaid statue that he breaks. And it's like, I'm free now. And then William Dafoe was
Okay, I'm sorry. That was totally a penis hole before. Pulling the hole he pulled the mermaid statue out.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Oh, it's totally a penis hole. Sorry,
Yeah.
J.D. Vance reference here. I'm gonna pull it now before we get into it, but
That's why I'm so glad you're here. Because I would have forgot to bring up the J.D. Vance reference.
Jorkin to penis Vance. But it was funny, and he kept digging in that hole. I'm surprised.
He pulled out the first yarn. I'm like, damn, he's going in again?
And he pulled out a mermaid statue,
Yeah.
the Ryan Berry special. The Ryan Berry special.
I was recently gifted a Smurfette mermaid.
by me.
Wait, what?
By Patrick.
I
can show you the picture.
My recent trip, I went into an antique shop and found a Smurfette mermaid crossover.
Oh my god.
It's so good. It looks terrifying.
Her tits are kind of out.
You should post this on the Instagram
Yeah,
for
please
this.
send that.
With
I will.
on the slides, yeah. And it's a common known fact that Ryan
known fact.
that Ryan Berry has a mermaid interest. We'll call it.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
And we see Fisher-C / Mermaid.
Don't tell me you've never watched Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides and say that the mermaid is not attractive.
My goal is to get this podcast famous enough that we interview that actress.
I lose my mind.
I don't know
That
if
is
it's gonna happen, but power to you.
What else happened in this movie? I would love to know what happened with the two guys before that they trade off.
Hey, they were fine, I guess.
What was that? And then Willem Dafoe was like, yeah, my previous guy, he went insane too because of the sirens.
But we know the scene. He's a gaslighter, and it was like, you came after me with the axe.
Yeah.
And we saw the scene
You
with
destroyed
Willem.
the rowboat.
Yeah, I can't believe you come after me with the axe. I'm like, whoa, Willem Dafoe gaslighting.
But I feel like they're fake fight clubbing you the whole time.
You are too convinced
Because
that everything's all in Lay Head, dude.
Because someone
it's not all in
said,
Lay Head.
dang, what if they're the same person? I go, what is this, Fight Club? And then the longer the movie went on, I'm like, dang, what if it...
Lighthouses are staffed 2 people at a time.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, there has to be 2 people.
Are you the maritime law?
That's
do you
how
know
it was! 1890! Fuck you.
Get out of here.
Damn it.
Boo.
Listen, it can't be all in Lay Head. We saw enough that he was fucking crazy.
Yeah, but then he has the thing where he's up on the top of the lighthouse and he flips the body over and it's Robert Pattinson flipping over Robert Pattinson, and then it's Willem Dafoe behind him with light beam eyes into his eyes.
What if? Hear me out.
That was a crazy scene. I wonder if that's referencing an art somewhere of
It totally could be. The whole thing could be referencing.
I think it's a painting. That's one of the fun
It
facts.
probably is. Oh, whoa!
Fuck up. I know your pattern.
See, I've only heard a little bit of these fun facts, but I
Please listen to the podcast.
oh, I know. Listen, now that it's on Spotify, listen to this on Spotify. I will probably do it in listen to it in the car and
It's so much
while I'm at
easier to
work.
listen to now.
This episode will also be edited in South Carolina and
Yeah.
posted in South
Probably.
Carolina.
Every time we bleep out something, it's just gonna be a foghorn.
Foghorn, best character, by the way. Every time the foghorn came back, I was like, thank God the foghorn's back.
I'm kind of sad it didn't end in a 2-minute silence of something with the foghorn going.
I think it got more
I
loud.
mean, it kind of did, but also it was subtitles inaudible, Robert Pattinson screaming.
Yeah.
So kind of, you're kind of right.
That's true.
And we kind of did get towards the end of it where it was like...
Birdemic.
We gotta watch birds.
But, like, good movie, though. Like, fucky in the brain hole, but good movie.
Fucky in the Merdusi hole.
Merdusi. Oh.
I can't believe it was the entire front of her body. That's crazy.
Yeah. Wild choice for a Fisher-C /
I can't
Medusa.
believe
Someone designed that.
Yeah, somebody had to make that. That was not a animated
No,
prop.
someone made that.
I can't believe Christopher Columbus fucked one of those guys.
It was a manatee.
It was a manatee.
It was a manatee. You ever go to Epcot?
And you're like, oh.
Sorry, I'm bringing up the Disney parks again.
Again.
No,
Shit, I'm
somebody,
not
somebody
caught up.
hates it when we
Someone
bring it
hates
up.
it when we bring up the Disney parks.
You
We
gonna
only-
name drop, or are we gonna keep going?
We only film in Orlando. Like, holy shit.
When you see the
We
manatees
go-
swimming around, they eat an entire head of lettuce.
And you're like, yeah.
Yeah, Christopher, you got that. It wasn't moving.
I bet his buddies were like, yo, you should, like...
Go, Chris! Go, Chris!
Poor manatee. Make a manatee. Oh, no, I'm not going to say that.
Yeah.
What?
I'll release it into the...
Oh
It's
no!
gone.
You. Oh man.
Has nah, I won't bring it up.
no, bring...
Has the Big Hero 16 episode come out?
Yeah, yes.
Which one was that?
It was, Muppets.
It was Muppets?
Yeah.
I'm gonna listen to Muppets very soon.
With Big Hero 6, so many things.
Oh!
I think there's an A-Train edit.
Did you explain it? Did you explain it, or
Nope.
do I need? Okay. God. Well, now I want to explain it.
Go ahead and explain it.
Okay.
This is our lore.
Okay.
People are
So.
like, oh, inside jokes are in the... People won't understand.
So, Wasabi. Wasabi has the laser hands, right? And when we start looking at what like Wasabi's powers are gonna be, he throws the apple through and it turns into ribbons. And then his hands become the lasers, right? Right? So why can't he just turn his hand sideways and just turn anything into ribbons? But he never does.
Instead of slicing it into 2 halves, you can slice it into, like, infinite pieces.
So
Flick the wrist. It's
just
like...
anytime you hear just, it's just Wasabi turning his hand sideways and just slicing shit into, I don't know, nothing. I don't.
Yeah, dust.
Dust even. But fuck, Big Hero 6ing. That's what you call it.
Yeah, we called it Big Hero 6 something.
When was the last time we watched Big Hero 6?
The last time I watched it is when we came up with Big Hero 6ing something.
Oh, shit.
That's the last
We
time.
were crossed, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
But and then the economy broke. Anyway, this is not a Big Hero 6 episode. This is not a Big Hero. I gotta keep us
We'll
on
get
track.
there.
I
We'll get
gotta
there
keep
for
us
it.
on track. But
My questions are exactly the opposite. We gotta get far away as possible.
Oh,
We gotta bring it
man.
Your
up.
questions about this movie are as far away from the lighthouse as possible?
I don't know. It's
God.
been a while.
You wrote them.
It's been a while since I read these questions.
all right.
Do we want to do the acting bit now? Do we
How many rolls are
God
there?
sent me something. I think I would have mind the name.
always re-rank Bush Peach because the Scooby-Doo episode hasn't come out yet.
That's true. We should drink we should drink Bush Peach again.
Yeah, I mean,
Man.
I bet they could have used Bush Peach on the fucking Lighthouse Island. They started drinking kerosene
in oil,
yeah, pretty much. Like
whale oil, well oil.
Like, I don't know. Something. They made some sort
They
of
did
concoction
like
for
honey.
Yeah, honey and oil is.
Listen. I'm sure Piper could tank it. That's all I'm saying.
What's an episode we're gonna call out?
But I mean,
I'm sure inevitably Piper will be on this show.
Oh yeah.
But like, she could tank it.
See, that's my. I don't think we do 2 guests at once. I think we can only do 1 guest at a time.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe Jacob and I, if he's in the. Ryan now lives with me and Jacob, so maybe there's a Jacob episode with me.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
Well, yeah.
We'll see. But maybe the 2 of us could be in it. I don't know if you talk enough, to be honest, but
If you get him drunk, if it's in. That's when we
If
do
we-
Natty Ice.
oh no!
Natty Ice.
Oh, Natty Ice. Okay, no, that's fair. Natty Ice episode, sure.
But I mean, I think they use the same material as they do for the honey when they're making the alcoholic beverage, as
mead?
as the old man's sperm. Like
It could have been.
because I think it was the
You might be right. I did not think about that. You might be
because
right.
it looked like it was the same consistency.
Oh, so
You're very observant about consistency, John.
Because I watched the movie 10 minutes ago.
I didn't notice it.
Yeah, because the mermaid's Medusa.
Okay.
It was.
I'd like to. Okay, that scene where it was like we were all like, it's sperm.
Was
Yeah.
was he gonna come?
and then he came, but then also he was also tentacles, and then and then it was tentacle goop,
Yeah.
and so it was like it wasn't, and it probably was. To be fair,
Top 10 hottest things I've seen in my life.
I don't- listen,
William Dafoe
I
as,
think-
mermaid.
I think. Oh, true,
when he's
true.
being strangled by Batman. Where is she?
Where's she?
I'm here.
Justice, vengeance, for Gotham.
When I'm
But like, dude, I don't know. That movie was crazy to be honest. But like,
I mean, I feel like it went the Lovecraftian way.
I think so. Like, I enjoyed
kind
that
of-
though.
But I thought it would go more. Is when the
But,
first
like,
time he went up into
it's
Lighthouse.
so hard to do Lovecraftian
It's-
eldritch horror.
It's
in
insanely
film,
hard to do.
because the whole point of like Lovecraftian horror is just like it's indescribable.
But
like,
also,
it's-
the only
you
reason
can't describe it.
this movie is rated R is because they show boobs. That's it.
Fair.
Aww.
Knowing
All right.
That's it.
No
And then-
mermaid boobs.
No, there were mermaid boobs. Is what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
were. And like
That's
you're
fair.
but
Like,
that's also
it's a horror. It's not.
That's a
not a
critique on Americans' way of rating movies.
Yeah,
Violence always gets PG-13. Any sort of sexuality gets rated R.
that's true.
Yeah.
And this
Thanks,
is like
thanks, America.
thanks America.
We got our priorities. in
Obama.
Boobs bad. Violence good.
Oh yeah.
You want to bomb and run at terrorists?
Get under this tank for me.
I'll be honest.
Child tank mind.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh. And we're back.
we're back.
Oh god.
All that they're gonna hear is fall chord.
Oh. We're at the halfway mark for an hour, right?
Yeah.
30 minutes.
I guess that means
Just asking, do we want to do the script stuff now?
Do we want to try it?
we can try it.
Do
We see how it sounds.
So this is a new bit that we've been doing.
I'm telling you, it's the episode of New.
But we do want to try it a different way
that's
next
no.
week. We do want to try it a different way, where we pick from a wheel of characters and have a character read the script that's not potentially in the movie. So we would have Kermit the Frog reading this.
God.
Okay,
Do an accent.
so does everybody have their script ready?
Who's who? We didn't
I got
declare.
mine.
What do
I
you
think
what do you want to be?
I'll be young. I don't care.
Okay, so you're okay.
You're gonna be Batman.
I'll be Batman.
I'll
I can't read all that.
I'll be old.
All right.
I'm the
Oh my
narrator,
God.
I suppose.
I wish I had this printed.
Uh-huh.
I wish, because it's really hard to see the top.
Where does it start?
At the top, probably.
Yeah.
Probably the top.
The first thing I can read is, "As a ledger written in the logbook, marked with pounds of coal, numbers of tin, gallons of oil, etc."
No, that's obviously Patrick would be reading that.
It says young.
If you tap the screen, maybe the
No,
thing will go
but
away and you
it's
see.
like
that's the narrator.
yeah, that's
Ah.
like the character.
Are we
Oh, cool.
rolling a wheel to see, or am I just reading?
I don't know. Do we want to do any funny characters?
Does this bit hit? Is that?
Yeah, we'll know eventually. In 2 weeks' time, when we forget about this episode and we forget about this bit, we'll know. Okay.
Am I going for it?
Patrick, start us off.
Living quarters, galley, night. Oh, drink while they ration out supplies. Old is marshalling young. They are pretty drunk already. Young eyes a ledger written in the logbook, marked with pounds of coal, number of time, gallons of oil, etc. Outside, the rain hammers down, the wind howls.
Their gums grow swollen, the color of bone, then to rot. Tarry blood oozed, teeth dropping to the deck, with none to hold onto.
Old proudly shows off his missing front tooth.
Their legs withered and turned gangrenous. Every shade of the peacock's tail. The worst of us couldn't defend against the shipwracks and gnawed at the soles of our feet. Land ho! Here's I. But only grass and trees on the island, so we drunk upon the sap and ate upon the grass. 'Twas Providence saved us from turning to each other's flesh, like bare-naked savages. And 'twas the scurvy and what left us locked ever since.
He knocks on his leg again.
Oh shit, Michael.
Sorry.
Thought you said you broke it.
Eh?
Your leg. Catholic nuns such as like.
No, ye must have heard.
Young looks at Old suspiciously. Old reciprocates. Camera reveals Young is secretly pocketing a dinner knife.
Yeah!
At living quarters, bunk room later that night, Young is on the floor, pouring himself another. 2 empty bottles are by him. He takes another swig.
No! And I says, get it off me, I says.
Old sits on Young's bed, staring out the window, fixated on the horrible storm which is tearing at the outbuildings apart. He holds a mostly empty bottle.
I'm proud of him.
That explains a bit more of the whole.
I don't think that was in the
eating
movie.
Grass.
Was that in the movie?
No, I think some of it wasn't, because I think they let Willem and Robert just go at it.
Just do it.
Just go for it.
Yeah.
Because I think we may have missed it, but I think I
But
don't
it's like
remember the whole beginning of the whole eating grass toothless.
Yeah.
But I remember the end of this scene where it was eating grass toothless in the room.
But it was also like, oh, he taps on his leg, and they did allude to Willem's leg being missing.
Do you think? I don't think he was a pirate. I don't think he actually was at sea.
Yeah, I think
yeah.
that's
I think he
completely
was
bullshit.
making shit up.
But he did say
He's a gaslighter. He's a
13 Christmases at sea.
Oh, I'm sure he was a fisherman or something. But
Yeah,
I don't think he was a pirate.
No, he wasn't
the
a pirate.
way he was alluding. You know.
No.
Or yes and no. But
our perspective is Robert Pattinson.
I don't know, the way he talks about the lighthouse I think he has always been what he calls himself a wicker or something.
Well, right. That's like, I guess, his term.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, like, he's always been going back to the Lighthouse. And I think he's gone through that multiple times with multiple apprentices.
Well, that last one died.
The last one died, but who's to say the one before him didn't as well? It's like, maybe Robert Pattinson is the first one to take him down.
Maybe. I maybe would believe that. When he started gaslighting with the axe,
Yeah.
I think that was a pretty clear indicator of, like, oh, this fucker's lying about something with his past for sure.
Yeah.
And I think when Batman, gets the logbook and is like, you're a fucking liar about your past at sea.
Oh, because he's, like, trying to destroy him if he gets back to shore. It's like, he didn't do any of his duties. He's dishonorable.
Right, he was trying to dock his pay to
Yeah.
hell. And I don't know if he gets more pay for it or if it's just a power complex. Which a lot of people do shit for power complexes. I mean, you can even see it when he makes him to a dog, right?
You do
Like,
have,
you
like,
see
a
this
whole-
power complex flip because it's just the two of them. Right?
Yeah.
Like, I think that also lends to this whole, like, solidarity and not having anybody else.
Yeah.
Not having any communication with another human.
You have to have some outlet to whatever.
Right,
Yeah.
it's fucked. It makes you crazy.
Like, you do have, like, do you know the Stanford Prison Experiment?
That's exactly what I was thinking during the movie. Was the Stanford Prison Experiment.
And it's exactly like that, where, like, all it takes is a little bit of authority
I
over
still
someone.
have
Right.
not watched what you sent me.
The podcast episode?
Yeah.
I'll plug Behind the Bastards.
Do it!
I'll plug Behind the Bastards. It's great. I've been watching episode by episode. I'm post-COVID. But there's a school that was in California that, like, one guy was like, fuck it, I'll make all my kids fascists for a week.
I think it was Stanford.
No, he was.
It might have been.
No. The guy who did that was friends with the Stanford experiment.
Oh,
That's why it made me think of it. But he in 5 days, Monday through Friday, had 20 kids show up to a rally where they were going to look at a live broadcasting, air quotes, of a new fascist, like the new whatever
regime.
Yeah, like a new guy talking.
Good word.
Regime is
Bad
good.
word.
Bad word. Shit.
Bad
Damn
word.
it.
Bad, terrible word.
But that
We're
movie.
getting into Animal
movie
Farm.
definitely. The movie definitely reminded me of the Stanford Prison Experiment when I was watching it. So I'm glad you brought that up. 'Cause
Yeah.
I forgot about it for a
I
second.
mean, it's a cool psychological experiment. Not cool, like...
No.
To anybody who was involved, but it's very
Right.
interesting to see. When I say cool, it's very interesting. Like,
Right.
Good clarification.
Yeah.
Good job.
Applause for you.
I get brownie points with the viewers.
Yeah.
They're like, John's not a monster.
No.
They don't know.
Definitely pulled like Stanford
Some people
Prison
do.
Experiment vibes when it comes to
Yeah.
power dynamics.
I do want to listen to it because I'm sure it's not long. Because the first one
I
you
think
sent
it's
me was
two
like,
parts.
yeah,
I gave you the first part.
but like it's very interesting to listen to. One from the perspective of who's conducting it, and two from the perspective of like who got that position of power and what did they do with it. And it's like it gives you a total
Right.
comprehension of what's actually happening in.
Because
the
I
human
think
mind.
this experiment, when you eventually listen to it, which I think you should,
Yeah.
I love Behind the Bastards. It's really good, very anti-fascist, which I love. But
Who
it's
doesn't?
like exactly.
Liberal.
And it's like it
Secret
breaks
Hitler
down.
joke.
I think what that episode does, it breaks down like kind
Can't
of
wait to
the
put
essence
that
of
as a
fascism.
hashtag.
Hashtag secret Hitler.
Hashtag Hitler.
Damn it! It breaks down what the essence of what gets people into fascism and roped in really well. Of like it's the middle class that gets roped in, where it's like you're special now.
Yeah.
And I think that applies to the Stanford Prison Experiment and to this movie as well. It's like
I just want you to
Batman
know.
beats the shit out of Willem Dafoe, and then it's like, yeah, I'm special now. Fuck you.
I just want you to know you look so angelic right now with the
sunset.
the sunlight behind you.
There's a sunset lamp in the room for ambiance's sake,
and the back of your hair is just glowing yellow.
Our God is here.
Our God.
No.
But I mean, like, yeah, you can like when you like watch old World War II like stuff, and you see like Hitler on stage, like you could tell like, oh, he's getting them amped. Like, people are like, falling in line.
You tell people you're special, and you can run a regime.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
It's like the whole happy birthday. Like, if you tell everyone happy birthday, you're special on that day.
We can think of this fun fact.
Are we getting into 2 truths and a lie?
2 truths and a lie? Let's see where we're at.
We're pretty far in. As all I gotta say.
Hopefully your laptop doesn't die. What's your...
It shouldn't. We'll have to cut that.
That's my password, folks.
Man.
That's not my password, folks.
We're probably cutting this.
It won't be cut. Sadly.
No.
But I could do it. 41 minutes.
Yeah.
It's time for fun facts, I think.
I'll let both of you guys get...
Yeah, we both get to guess.
Yeah, that's
mini beer run?
Mini beer?
Mini beer run. Coors Banquet. Shout out to...
Coors?
No.
Banquet?
No. Why would I do that? Shout out to Johnny Lawrence from Cobra Kai and the Karate Kid. He drinks Coors Banquet, and then he does the cool bottle cap.
Who is he?
Johnny Lawrence.
Okay, explain it again. Who Johnny Lawrence is?
Johnny Lawrence is from the Karate Kid, but he's in Cobra Kai, and he drinks Coors Banquet specifically, and he does cool like bottle cap. Like he'll like put it in his hand, like shoot it across the room.
There's also one more Coors Banquet. I don't know.
There's one left.
Okay.
Anyways.
So this, I think, is the recurring bit that we settle upon.
Yeah.
That has been recurring since our first episode. Until Scooby-Doo comes out.
Then it didn't happen.
Yeah, then it didn't
Scooby-Doo
happen.
not come out yet?
Scooby-Doo never came out.
Oh, Jesus.
We post memes about it now.
Oh, God.
Follow the Instagram, please.
I do.
Instagram plug at 3 Beers in a Movie Podcast. 3 spelled out.
There you go.
Okay, number 1. I think
this is true.
I got
two truths and a lie, or is this the questions?
2 truths and a lie.
Okay.
So one of these fun facts I made up while watching this movie.
All right.
2 of these I pulled from IMDb at work today.
Pause. Did you watch this before today?
No, I'd never seen this movie.
Okay.
He types it during the movie. He go, hey, that could be a cool fun fact. Go.
All right.
Yeah, if you see me on my phone during the movie, I'm doing shit on my phone.
I wasn't watching you. I was watching the movie.
Okay.
Good guess.
Number 1, Willem.
There it is.
There you go.
Robert Pattinson. What fucking weird names. Stated that they barely spoke a word to each other on set.
Okay.
That's number 1. Number 2, a hurricane destroyed some of the original set, but some of the inside scenes were able to be filmed on the Warner Bros. Backlot due to William Dafoe being in Aquaman and Robert Pattinson being in Batman.
Okay.
That's number 2.
Okay.
Number 3, the scene where Willem Dafoe's character gives the sea curse to Robert Pattinson character. This because, oh my god, why did I write this?
I don't know.
I've got a good guess now.
That's how he's got me one time.
He doesn't like cooked lobster. Was shot in one single take.
I think you're lying about the second one. I think the second one's not true. I think because they were filming on an island, they were never filming on an island. It was always on a set. There was no hurricane. That's my guess.
So, Patrick?
I'm guessing number 2.
Alright.
Give me another beer. I have another beer in front. What the? I got 2 beers. Give me one more on the podcast.
Did you get us beer, or did you just get yourself?
I
never stood up.
I got everybody beer.
Where's mine?
Up your ass?
Right here.
Oh, you took mine, you scum.
No, he didn't. That was in my hand.
So which one do you think?
I think it's a single take. Fuck it, I'll go number 2 as well. I'll double down.
Guys, come on.
We could have spread out. We could have.
We should have, but I gambled.
Spread out. And you guys would be correct.
Yeah! We double beat them. We're
Let's
never
go! We're
wrong.
never
So
wrong!
halfway through the movie, I'm like, holy fuck, they're both in a Warner Bros. Movie.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I can work that in somehow.
Yeah, that's true.
That's bold. That's bold.
I
That's a bold one.
think it was a pretty good play by me.
I think it was, but because, like, if they had filmed anywhere but an island, I might have believed you.
Yeah.
But,
'Cause,
they're not filming on
I was going
And
to...
I almost went with it because I know how Star Wars was filmed. Because,
True.
my mother is from Ireland, and I've been to the spot where they filmed Luke's Island from the sequel Star Wars is. Unfortunately. But that island is really unstable, and they can't do anything. And I've been to the hill that they filmed the actual Luke's Island on. Because it's not on the actual island. They just did, helicopter and drone shots of it. And then edited in whatever the Luke's Island is. But then they actually filmed the scenes off on a cliff. I would have believed you, but I gambled. So, I won.
Before we get into actual questions about this movie, I have some fun facts.
Oh,
So you have fun facts?
I have fun facts. Not about the movie, about the beer.
About
About Coors Banquet.
We have to...
I have some Coors Banquet fun facts.
Is one of them made up?
One of them's made up.
Do I have to guess?
Both of you have to guess.
Oh.
Shit!
I have 4 fun facts.
This is actually a good bit now.
4 fun facts. One of them's fake.
4!
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, man.
You got...
So I was gonna do 3, but so many of them were good. I had to add them.
Oh,
it's going to be somebody's favorite beer is Coors Banquet.
One of them is fake.
Okay.
Okay.
Right,
Number 1. E.T.
That's fake.
Oh, wow.
That's fake.
The extraterrestrial.
As opposed to...
Don't parentheses me.
Encourage fans of Coors Banquet to phone home instead of driving home.
No way.
Shit.
That's number 1.
No fucking chance. No chance.
We're fucked in this.
Oh,
That's number 1.
We're fucked in this
Number 2. Coors had a cult status in the 1960s, leading to Eisenhower and Ford packing it aboard the Air Force One.
I believe that one, to be honest.
I believe.
Okay.
Eisenhower's crazy.
Okay, that's number 2.
All right.
Number 3. The inventor, Adolf Coors.
No way. Why is this episode Hitler?
Adolf Coors sponsored Jesse Owens in the Berlin 1936 Olympics as a way to support Americans going to Germany.
I believe you, because I don't think you'd pull Jesse Owens going to the 1936 Olympics out of your ass.
No.
I don't believe you.
Unless he rode Epcot, like the Epcot ball, because Owens at the 1936 Olympics.
Is that in the alcohol?
Yeah, it's when the movie theater to your right, when you're in the Epcot ball.
Oh.
It's like, Owens wins gold at the Olympics.
Okay. And number 4, Clint Eastwood and Ray Charles sang a duet about Coors Banquet called Beers to You for a film soundtrack.
If that's not our fucking intro, like, I'm gonna be so angry. So it was E.T.
It was E.T.
And then it was...
on the Air Force One.
Air Force One.
The inventor Adolf Coors supported Jesse Owens, or Clint Eastwood and Ray Charles sang a duet called Beers to You.
So...
One of those is fake.
Fucking, I'm going E.T. I don't believe you. No, fuck, it's too... I'm going E.T. You know what? I locked in. John, your goal is to go wide. Go wide.
I gotta go wide.
Go wide.
The fact is that there's 4.
Yeah, there's 4. One of them's wrong.
Don't pick E.T.
So many of these were good. I had to include.
That's crazy.
You turned the tables.
Yeah, I did. It's a new episode, guys.
Oh my god, I don't know what to guess. So it was E.T. and
E.T.
then Air Force
Eisenhower
One,
and Ford on Air Force One.
Adolf Hitler,
Adolf Coors backing Jesse Owens, and then Clint Eastwood and Ray Charles on Beers to You for a movie soundtrack.
I think it has to be Beer Force One.
Beer Force One. You are both wrong.
No chance.
It was Adolf, was it?
The wronged fact is inventor Adolf Coors supported Jesse Owens. He was dead before the Olympics. Olympics happened.
Fuck
Scumbag.
So he never did.
But it was Adolf Coors.
E.T. actually did do a sponsor for Coors Banquet saying phone home instead of drive home safely.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that for E.T.
Pretty good. That's kind of funny though. Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Oh, I like that bit.
And so I was gonna,
I love now that we have a banter.
yeah, I was gonna do it. I was gonna say a Coors fact, and then next week, whenever we watch a movie, I was gonna say another Coors fact, and then you would guess. I guess just the beer we're drinking today, but like, no, it's Coors Banquet.
You were in a baseline Coors Banquet.
And then I was going to skip a week on Coors Banquet so that John would guess Coors Banquet and he would be wrong. And then the next week I was going to go Coors Banquet again.
Telegraph him.
I was going to telegraph him.
What a scumbag.
But I'm like, no, I could just make this into the fun facts and counteract John's movie fun facts.
And it's good. We now have a win-loss record.
Exactly.
And you're 4-3 right now. I'm 3-4.
Yeah.
I mean, very equal.
We're pretty even.
I'm 1 for 1. Oh, it's clean too.
And then we're 0-1 for the beer facts. I think we might have to dwindle it down to 3.
I might have to put it down. But there were so many good beer facts about Coors Banquet.
I feel like that's with every beer, though. Like, beers are just good.
Yeah. I probably would have cut the Clint Eastwood Ray Charles fact.
Yeah.
Because
that threw me for a loop, though.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
I'm like, oh, his name's Adolf? I'll just put a World War II fact in it.
Yeah.
Olympics fact. Olympics are happening right now. Put that in there.
So,
pretty good.
I do have questions.
We're back to the questions.
Oh my god, my phone.
No, I gotta put some effort into this podcast. All I do is edit it. You come up with the questions and the 2 truths and a lie and the Instagram and the TikTok. I'm like,
listen,
damn, maybe we should do a little bit of something.
Listen, all I know is I will be back eventually.
Yeah,
we'll see.
If you come up with some facts, I'll be like, what the fuck is happening right now?
I don't. We'll see. Who knows? Who knows?
I don't know if I keep your record up here.
I think because you said you keep it in your head, and
I keep it in my head. Like, I know the general gist, and I can always go back to the episodes. General gist. But I can always go back to the episodes just to make sure.
Yeah. And
I know when, like, they are, like, in the episode.
You just look for the lull and then the spike and
yeah.
Yeah.
It's very easy. Question number 1. Very, very easy question. How much would you have to be paid to work in a lighthouse?
So I've seen that some lighthouses pay like $1 million a year, but you got to stay there the whole year. Like at that point, it's not worth it.
Is it year on, year off?
But do you have your family with you?
No, you wouldn't.
I didn't see it's year on, year off. All I know is you stay there for a year, you get $1 million. This could be something fake. It could not even be a real job.
It depends on the time on, time off, I think.
Yeah.
Within
really
phases.
You're really going to miss 6 months on for 6 months off?
6 months off?
Are you going to miss that?
And you get paid a full year salary?
I mean,
I don't know.
6 months off is huge, but 6 months on is terrible.
If you're with somebody and you're, like, paired up, I think...
Like, say you have your significant other there with you, I don't think it would be as bad.
Oh, not nearly as bad.
And also,
if you're there by yourself...
PS5s and PS, like, Xbox Ones exist.
Okay, no.
that wouldn't...
We're excluding this.
No, you can't have that. That's too much.
About all the D&D
I'm just playing Sea of Thieves with my bros while I'm... Oh shit, the light's on? There must be a ship coming. Let me be right back.
That's not how that works. What?
I don't know.
It's just always going.
The lighthouse is always going.
Yeah, it's on. Foghorn.
Brr. Thank God.
I also love how, like, for the previous bit, like, for the we didn't talk more about, like, the fun facts about the movie. Like, they didn't talk, like, out of character.
Out of character.
So you're saying they only talked in character?
No, so, like, when they were shooting the scene, that's the only time they talked. They were so, like, emotionally and physically drained.
Oh, so that was true?
Yeah, that was true.
That's true. I skipped over that.
Yeah,
because
I
forgot about that.
I read right through you.
Yeah. I got to start, like, gaslighting you more, like Willem Dafoe does in this movie. Like,
he's King Gaslight.
How much would I have to be paid to work on? Do I have to work year round, or what's the schedule?
I would say 6 months.
6 months on, 6 months off.
Yeah.
And then maybe that's dispersed, like
Yeah.
1 month on, 1 month off.
Yeah.
If it's dispersed, I could be paid, I think, a lot less than it would if it was 6 months on, 6 months off.
Remember to calculate with inflation. So
I know.
I can't.
I gotta make at least 6 figures.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 100%.
Oh yeah.
It's got to be 300K plus.
I'd agree.
You're
Yeah.
because you are a central employee.
Uh-huh.
You're basically in solitary confinement if you're not with somebody.
Yeah.
Like, you'd be with one other person. I think that it should be 3 people. Well, especially watching this movie.
It's gotta be.
It should be 3.
Two
ain't it.
2 ain't it.
3 at least.
Because all it takes is the other person being like, "I'm not real."
Oh.
Like, I never. And you're just fucked.
3 weeks in, and that's gonna hit different.
Yeah.
like,
oh, I died last week.
yeah.
Ugh.
You saw the tidal wave crash over the lighthouse, right?
Yeah.
Like, I died during that.
Yeah.
And then, and then you're screwed.
I forget what movie that happens, where it's like, oh, I'm not real. I died last week.
Let me go. The accident happened years ago. It's like, yeah.
It's like every sad boy's dream.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you were everything. You were a great memory. It's like,
what are you going through, John? What's
No,
happening?
no,
Yeah, John.
What's going on here?
Do we need to turn this podcast
I'm the editor. I'm keeping this in. It's my choice.
Wasabi wind noises moments? Oh man. I don't know. It was a good movie. It was a good movie.
I thought it was really good.
I liked the square shot.
yeah, the square shot was very
Square
good.
shot was good. Black and white was good.
I am excited for Fantastic Four because it also is going to be a square
Well,
shot.
and now I'm excited for Nosferatu if it's the same director.
Exactly.
So, like,
I think his directing was very good.
basically Nosferatu was in production hell for the past 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
And then they finally got the director for this, Eggers, and now it looks great. Have you seen the trailer for it?
No.
It looks so good. We'll watch it
I'll
afterwards.
have to look it later, yeah.
But basically, like, I love when he has, like, the black and white, the crumbs, Ryan crumbs.
Ryan paper of the Coors Banquet crumbs.
But I love when they have, like, I love the old-timey feel.
Right.
And I feel like
it's a good, going for it,
I feel like this director, especially if you ever seen The Witch,
I have not. I need to.
And like probably The Northman. I've only seen trailers of The Northman, but it looks very good. I think he gets period pieces where it takes place in a specific time, specific place. He gets them right.
And that's like, if you're going for horror, you honestly really need to go before current times.
Yeah.
Like, you need to go before cell phone. You need to go before any of that, because otherwise you're going to be questioning, like, why not just call the police?
Yeah.
Right? Like, you're never going to. And I think having this set in the 1890s as a movie, that's like fucking, it's a good time. Pre-Great War, like, you're not.
They don't have a radio on the island at all.
No,
either.
you don't.
Like,
no radio. Like, you're fucked out there.
And like, that's why being a Lighthouse guy, probably not the best move financially. Or
you'd probably make bank for the time, for sure. I mean, Batman was talking about making $1,000 a year.
I wonder what that is with inflation.
We should look.
It's probably
Look it
very
up.
high.
It probably is.
I mean,
1890s money to now. It's probably fucking gas
Yeah.
money. But I mean, he was also running, right? He was running
Yeah.
from murdering his boss.
because I think Willem Dafoe is from Maine in this movie, and his character is from another
Man.
state.
Sorry, I'm getting a
Because
beer delivery in
I-
mid.
I like having a guest on the podcast. I'm just gonna go pee and then come back with a beer for everyone. And
but
Oh,
for the
man.
Scooby Doo
I need to
episode,
pee. I've been waiting.
the one time in the Scooby Doo episode, you do leave, and then I am like, wait, what?
what are you talking about?
This beer's full.
Drink the beer.
But this,
Drink the beer. Are you a beer behind?
no,
man.
I'm
This-
not. You're a beer.
This podcast
That's not
could
my
be
beer.
long too. This is crazy.
This might be equal, maybe more than Muppets Treasure Island.
I need to listen to Muppets Treasure Island.
It's an hour and 45 minutes. It's
Nice.
crazy. It
That's
just
good.
keeps going, and I don't remember what we talk about.
Oh man.
That's one of the ones I didn't edit as much because I started getting into editing it more. It's like, oh, maybe that's not as good. I'll cut that out. Or it's like,
Right.
no, that should not come up.
Listen, I will do this. Is it on Spotify yet?
And now it's on Spotify.
Okay, I will probably do the Spotify episode because I think we should have a camera for these. You
I-
should.
Now that's on Spotify, I think maybe we could do camera because if people want to listen to Spotify, they just listen and they hear us. And if they want to, he's saying now that we're
I'm
on
thinking a
Spotify,
camera.
Oh yeah,
We
they
can do a
didn't see
camera.
me leave.
No, yeah, sorry. John left.
that's
John
what I'm
came.
saying. Now that we have a
And
guest,
I'm gonna leave
we
in a
don't have to
second
keep
because I'm
cutting
gonna
it.
pee.
This is great.
Yeah, so I think we have YouTube and then we have a camera.
Yeah.
And then because your entire thing was I don't want to be on film.
So
I-
okay, yes. That's when we were filming the Color 7 podcast.
No!
No!
But now that it's just like
But now that I'm drinking, and now that I'm more comfortable talking, now knowing that I'm being recorded, so the first episode that we have a camera, I'm probably gonna be like Scooby Doo.
yeah.
Scooby Doo's not out yet. Ha ha ha.
That's an inside joke for all our
Yeah,
returning listeners.
Scooby Doo. Will, so no one's listening to Scooby Doo besides us.
Yeah.
It's just us.
Yeah.
No one knows about it. But now that if we are gonna bring a camera out, the first episode that we have a camera is probably gonna be the Scooby Doo,
Yeah.
and then the rest of it is probably gonna be like the rest of our episodes.
Yeah.
But if people have asked to watch us.
Yeah.
If that's what they want, I guess.
If it's what the people
I mean, wait, John, what is this? Season 2, episode 1?
like, oh yeah, we could start.
It could be.
That's a little tease. A little tease. You got to show a little bit of the thigh a little bit.
It might as well. It could be. Is that? That was only question 1, wasn't it?
That was only question 1.
How many questions do you have for this one?
I do have 4.
4 is such a good. 4 is so good. I can't believe. I mean, no, that's not true. I'm thinking between Interstellar and I'm thinking between what was the one you couldn't come up with any questions for?
9, I could not.
It was 9.
Oh,
It was like
nine is-
3 questions.
Because, like, 9, it was like, war is bad. We get it. Like,
Because there
Really?
wasn't a lot of questions about it. It was very
9 is a pre-AI film.
but it also was very straightforward.
It was.
yeah.
I mean, they give it to you.
I think they could have changed. They could have made it different in the last 20 minutes, which is when they defeat the bad guy and they're all
Right.
celebrating.
Right.
And then
Fair.
yeah.
I haven't watched it in a while.
It's the last 20 minutes that killed the movie. Listen to 9 if you want to hear my opinions on 9, but
terrified me as a child, to be honest. I think what gets me the most is when, like, friends are augmented to be, they're gonna kill you.
yeah.
That's what gets me.
Yeah.
When he gets like
his
muscle,
body is the new puppet.
The muscle guy is the new puppet for
Yeah.
the smart guy.
Yeah.
That fucking gets me.
Yeah.
Like, that shit terrifies me.
Yeah.
If you want to hear more of this, last episode would be really good to
Listen to episode 6?
It's episode 6.
Episode 6?
9.
9.
I'm so happy we fucking.
It's literally not on purpose.
Yeah.
We're just that good.
I do love 9 as a movie, though. Because I've watched it post being terrified as a child, and I was like, I do enjoy it. It's fun.
It has the very Nightmare Before Christmas-esque, when you're a kid, this is the scariest shit ever.
Right. Like Coraline-esque. Yeah.
Coraline for him.
I got it right. So.
Man, you're shitting on him for no reason.
I got the question right. Anyways.
It definitely terrified me as a child, and it was totally my dad. It was on FX.
Yeah.
It was on.
FX
Those movie channels.
FX is by far the best channel on TV.
But it's the dad walks into the room, stands the whole movie kind of vibe. It's anytime I'm I've seen bits of that movie. It's because of FX. And I walked away during a commercial break or something.
The
or
first
I
one that comes to mind for me is R.I.P.D.
Deadpool.
With Ryan Reynolds is R.I.P. I don't
R.I.P.D.
I don't know the plot. I just know he's dead and he's a police officer. That's it.
Bold choice.
Yeah.
I think we are going to agree with the next question when it comes up. But
is that now?
I think that's now.
Do it now. Fucking do it now.
What is it? So, Lighthouse, hard job. What's the hardest job we had?
What's the word?
Personally?
We've had personally?
What's the hardest job that you signed up for and you had to do? I can go first if anybody is
Please go first. I've had 2 jobs.
Service industry. I've been a the official title is back waiter. It's essentially service assistant for a fine dining steakhouse and wine job. It's the wine house as well.
Steakhouse, wine house.
But at the same time, they rely on us so much for that job. Where it's I would close and come back. I would get back to campus from 30 minutes away. I'd get off at 12 or 1. Sometimes it was tough. I don't know. It was a lot of the whole time I was on, I was running around making sure people were taken care of.
I was a caterer, and that job was hard.
That's tough
because hear me out. Not only was I lifting up kegs above the stairs, Ryan's about to say some white collar bullshit,
fucking
putting in data entries,
selling boots.
Wait, hold on.
Travel.
Wait to hear what I have to say. Hey Patrick, what's harder, giving people wine or?
My job. My internship is unfortunately very easy. I work in the industry for a company, and that's where we're gonna leave it.
If you don't want this in, I can cut it out.
Oh man, it's fine. We're gonna say a defense industry. We'll put it at that.
Okay, but
unfortunately very easy. You watched me all day today.
But have you ever had to sell boots?
Fuck off! Fuck off! He worked at Travel. It's not even a chain. It's not even a chain.
It's one store. You know how complex people are when they go camping?
No, I don't. Do you want to explain it, Ryan?
Here, me and Patrick are freaking
service industry fucking
slaving
sucks.
Away.
Service industry sucks. Service industry people, one of the craziest people you'll ever meet. Do not listen to Ryan about travel.
Fuck travel company.
Tell
out of there, please!
How many boots did you sell?
One pair?
Enough to give me some sort of money.
Not enough.
Not enough.
You didn't sell everything.
You get 1% of your commission.
That's
Awful.
crazy.
1%.
Awful.
That's so fun.
Yeah.
I knew this kid back home. He used to work at the Shoe Depot. That was like our brand upstate. And basically, so the mascot was a clown.
Oh, God.
His name was Shoey the Clown.
Oh!
And basically...
Try at least a little bit.
Okay, that's so far out there. I don't know if I believe you, but we're going to continue with this fucking story. Is what we're going to do.
But he made like at least 30% commission.
I'll be Shuey the Clown.
Dude,
What?
travel... Like, because I saw Toby recently, too.
Yeah.
And it's like, he's making way more than you ever made.
Patrick and I have a friend that works where I work now who just makes significantly more than I did when I worked
And they
there.
never worked together, but we both, all the three of us, including the friend that works there now, went to middle school together.
Yeah.
Which is also funny, and it's just like...
But he just is like, yeah, I make this. I'm like, what? I asked for just a little bit of a raise. They go, learn like three new techs between things. Work in the entire outlet by your own, and we'll give you a 25-cent raise. Fuck off.
No, like, and it's funny too, and I love Toby. He's so great.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I don't know. It's just so funny that I
at
still
least
keep
they've
getting travel.
changed.
I still get travel stories, even though Ryan doesn't work at Travel Company anymore, and it's just as bad. And it's just like,
Yeah.
I love how you'll be able to pin locate Ryan as where he is. In the
I
world.
can just bleep out my last name. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah,
True,
but they know
you
where
cut it
travel
out.
country will be.
yeah.
Travel, babe.
It would
Travel. Oh.
I can't wait to hear the edit of this episode.
be-
I'm gonna have to. This one I gotta go through.
yeah, this one we'll have to go through.
Okay,
Because we're definitely way over an hour at this point. Maybe?
very.
Yeah.
So the next,
Maybe.
oh my god,
Probably what, hour 20 now?
Hour 12.
the next question.
That's the question. 2 out of 4.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Next
That's
question.
3 out of 4.
Which job would you never want to have in this era?
Poop scooper.
Ugh.
No.
Amazon worker.
I don't think they existed
Really?
back then.
Yes. Oh, in this era.
And
I'm sorry.
and
in this,
like,
yeah.
When you said this
Era-
I mean now.
Era of the Lighthouse. Amazon worker?
1890.
Still no in this era.
1890.
In
Textile factory worker.
1890.
1890, what job would I not want to have?
Textile factory worker. No go. No go.
Yeah.
If I'm a child, my fingers are going in gears. That's what's happening in this era.
Anything about the 1890s?
I mean, just think of bad jobs. Like, probably
bad
like,
jobs.
printing press wasn't exist.
Early industrialization.
I mean, street sweeper would be kind of fun because you have the whole Mary Poppins aspect, and you can be step in time. Oh, ho, ho.
When did Mary Poppins come out?
Well, I mean, it takes place during like the 1800s, something like
Yeah,
that.
but was it written after the case? Yeah. So, I'm not Mary Poppins because Mary Poppins doesn't exist yet.
Shut the fuck up! You're not Mary Poppins.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, you're not the nanny that comes in.
I choose Nanny McPhee.
Oh.
I don't want to be textile factory. That's it.
Yeah.
That's my bad job.
I think it would be fun being like a Pinkerton boy.
Oh, you mean expressing like? Oh, you're illegal. You're illegal, and I'm gonna kill you.
I don't know which job I won't choose, but I know which job I will choose. How about that?
Okay, what?
God.
I would.
Are you the newspaper reader?
Did automobiles exist?
Did they?
Yes.
Yeah.
If they did, that's what I choose. Because if you're the first one in the automobile industry, then you're like at this point
forward?
you're like high up.
You mean forward?
Yes, I
He
mean
was
forward.
racist as fuck, by the way.
What was he?
What? Okay. Hold on.
Out of podcast before we go on a tangent. Was he like a Nazi?
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
He tried to make his own country in South America.
Yeah.
He invented the assembly line. Which
Oh yeah, he also invented like the 8-hour workday.
yeah,
Like it's horrible.
right? No, he's off.
But
No!
but I'm rich now.
Fucking hell! God damn it!
I'm canceled, aren't I?
Yeah.
You'd be so
You
susceptible.
do not
to
want the YouTube video.
Calling back to earlier in this episode, you'd be so susceptible to fascism. So susceptible. Somebody else suffers for your success. I'm rich now, though. Oh, God damn it.
But like, I don't know. I think coal miner's pretty bad.
Coal miner's pretty bad.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Because it's 1921 is the Briar Mountain Rebellion. Where
I'm glad
it's,
we have a history buff on this.
Yeah.
I have no history knowledge.
Because like,
I love
think
it,
about
though.
how you are
It's
with
so
pop
Because
culture.
good.
it's you, Daniel, Toby, boom, 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 and I'm like, yeah, this is better than people talking about Kate Upton.
Briar Mountain Rebellion. Look it up. It's great. It's cool. It's awesome. Pro-labor. Good shit. They get gunned down. And it's one of the, like, 2 or 3 cases where Americans get bombed by American bombers on U.S. soil.
Interesting.
It's fucked. That's why I sent you the episode.
Is that what that one's about?
Yeah, Briar Mountain's crazy. That's where we get the term redneck. It's because they wore red bandanas around their neck.
Well, how many episodes of Behind the Bastards have you sent me?
5? I try not to send too many.
I've listened to none.
You should.
I should. I really should. Because
It's
I
good.
really
It's good
need to.
history.
I
It's
think
good.
you would like Time Suck. So it's this podcast created by this comedian,
Mhm.
and he does like a 2-hour episode on like a certain cult, or like they did the Warrens from the Conjuring universe, like the real life Warrens,
Interesting.
and it's very history-esque. And like for his 4th of July episode, basically he's like, yeah, I know how murderers work. And he created this 2-hour-long podcast about a murderer that never happened. And it was so
That's like what's the baseball one? What's the
Oh, yeah. It's Will Sennett is one of the guys.
It's I was
love
asleep
it
for
so much. You were asleep for
eight,
most of
eight
it.
innings out of the 9 innings.
More than that. It's a deeper look, I think.
yes, that's that is what it is. A deeper look.
Deeper. I'm looking up on my phone.
It's a podcast about the World Series, baseball.
But
It
that
never
doesn't
happened.
Exist. It never happened. It's so fun.
It's 2 teams that never existed and players that never existed, and
a closer look.
A closer look.
It's so good though. I will re-listen to that anytime. It's so fun.
I was
the
suggesting
first season 1. Season 2 is okay. Season 1 is so good.
I was suggesting that to the people I was driving up to Nashville
you
with.
did?
I'm like, you guys gotta listen to a closer look.
It's so good. It's so fun.
I didn't listen to it myself, but I did suggest it to them.
It's fun. It's a fun, like... It's just a great... Season 1 is so good. It's so funny. It's awesome. I don't know. They go off the rails when it comes to creativity. And, like...
I mean, you have to some extent if you're going to create an entire...
I'm not gonna lie, it started subtle enough where it was like, I started looking at the baseball teams. It was like, it's not real. It's not real. So I've listened to it twice through at this point. And it's just like, oh, it's so fun.
Yeah.
It's a good... there's literally I think by episode 5, and I think it was like, I just realized, I was like, oh, this is fake as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
After I looked it up, because it's like, one of the stadiums is above the New York skyline.
You got to that point, like, that doesn't make any sense.
Because at first, it's like episode 2, I looked at the teams, I'm like, this ain't real. Episode 5 was like, yeah, I know this isn't real. One of them's above the New York fucking skyline. They literally hit home runs into...
Mount Olympus.
They hit home runs into Wall Street accountants, like through their windows. Their meeting rooms. It's great. It's fun.
It's so funny.
It's really good.
Yeah, with that being said, I think it's time to go to question number 4.
Whoa! We do gotta wrap up the episode.
Guys,
I feel like I'm yapping.
At some point.
I feel like we're concluding soon.
True.
So we're gonna start a little conversation about cryptids. Okay?
Oh,
Don't get
man.
me started.
Number 4 is, which deep sea cryptid will you never want to meet?
Shit. What other ones
cryptid.
besides mermaids?
Kraken.
Mine's anglerfish.
Mermaids and sirens are kind of the same.
Krakens exist.
Mine's anglerfish.
That exists.
That's not a fucking cryptid.
No.
What?
That exists.
Okay, pull it up.
Are we in?
Okay.
Anglerfishes do not exist.
They do. What?
Cut this right now, and you can just say you looked up anglerfish. You don't have to right now. Okay, you're good.
Oh man.
Boom! Right there on my phone.
Really? The only evidence you have is Nemo.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I admit that's true.
Like, fucking cryptids.
Probably just like Cthulhu.
I would say the ones that apply are Cthulhu, Sirens, and the Kraken.
Yeah.
I don't think much else applies. Maybe Megalodon, but
That's
those
right.
are real.
Mermaids exist.
What if we look up like top 10
Sirens
water
and mermaids are the
cryptids?
same.
That's
let's
true.
Not, let's be real.
So, out of those three, which one? Can we narrow it down to those three? Which one would not exist?
I'm looking up aquatic-based cryptids right now.
Well, it was Kraken,
Cthulhu, Sirens / mermaids.
Cthulhu, Silence / mermaids. Out of those three, I don't know enough about Cthulhu, but I think it has to be Cthulhu.
It fucks your brain so bad.
Out of those three, he can't be the real one. That's what I'm saying.
Is that how we're deciding this? John's question is specifically, which cryptid do you not want to meet?
Do you not want Cthulhu?
That's true.
I don't want to meet Cthulhu.
I don't want to meet Cthulhu.
No, I think I would agree. Cthulhu's fucking...
Because sirens, you can just counteract putting earplugs or wax in your ears.
We did see Odysseus do that, yeah.
Mhm.
Not the Medusi. But like,
You can skip.
Medusi.
You can skip out. Krakens, just stay kind of close to shore. At least a little
You
bit.
can't do that all the time.
Not all
my
the
God.
time.
In Sea of Thieves, I got out of a Kraken's hold.
We did get out of a Kraken's hole in Sea of Thieves. It was just John and I on a sloop, and we're like, "Where's this music coming from? Is this a skeleton horde? Is this a megalodon?" And we sail another 100 feet, and the water turns black. It's a Kraken. We're like, "Fuck, it's a Kraken."
Fuck, it's a Kraken.
Oh no! Oh no! In parentheses, this is so easy to take care of. Then we start getting cannon fire. There's another brig or sloop taking fire on us. We're like, shit! And all of a sudden we turn around and the Kraken is 300 feet behind us. We're like, the Kraken does not grab you anymore. It doesn't. You can just sail out of it.
I feel like you can do that with a Megalodon anyway, too.
Yeah, but he can swim. I thought the whole point in the Megalodon is he keeps you there.
No, the Kraken does. Maybe not.
No, sorry, that's what the whole point of the Megalodon.
The Kraken.
I misspoke again. The whole point of the Kraken is he keeps you there. We just sailed out of the Kraken's reach.
Yeah, I think that's a Sea of Thieves misstep moment rather than anything else.
And then we heard cannon fire. We took no damage.
They missed?
No, they got a player on our ship.
John?
He kills both of us. We're both on the ferry of the damned.
Didn't drop anchor?
Nope.
No.
He lets us keep sailing. We're on the ferry of the damned. He goes, please follow us. I'll kill you.
The player?
This kid's was psycho.
He was insane.
I'm not gonna follow you.
We had to scuttle our ship. He wouldn't let it burn, but he just let us keep sailing. We just had to scuttle it. We had to sink our own ship.
Bested you.
Yeah, we got 1v2'd.
It doesn't help that I'm a new player.
I suck.
I'm not as good as Jake.
It was bad.
Man.
Play Sea of Thieves.
I think Cthulhu is my answer to that one.
It's got to be out of those three. It's got to be Cthulhu.
I think mermaids are the least, but at the same time, it's like
But if you hear them, you're dead.
you're fucked.
Yeah.
Krakens are like your ship is
It's
fucked.
it's
in
it's
general.
within a
Because it's
in
like,
a range.
If your choice is like, okay, you hear them first, you're dead. Okay, but if it's like Kraken, your ship is fucked. You don't survive anyway.
Well,
Yeah.
And if it's Cthulhu,
It's either you-
if you're within range of Cthulhu, he fucks your brain. Everybody kills everybody, and you're dead.
He is the worst of like, unless you have another Z.
But it could be
Whatever.
cool if you hear the mermaids because maybe it's a sick tune. Maybe
A
it's
sick tune?
Yeah.
Right, but if we're
no,
picking
like
the
a
worst
sick-
of the three,
The worst
if we're
of the
picking
three
the
is
best of the
Cthulhu.
three, maybe we can have an argument here of like, maybe it's sirens.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you'd have it. Ryan Barry would have it.
Woo!
Ryan would be going in.
Ryan would be tossed.
Ryan would be
go
like
in.
when the kid like used to jump off the diving board, held his nose and like flopped in. That's Ryan.
I'm going. I'm getting in there.
I can breathe underwater
Do
now.
not tie me up.
Do not tie me up. Let me go. No earbuds. I don't want to. I just want to.
I
be in
need
there.
to know.
I gotta
My
get in
lovely sailor boy.
It's like Ice Age. What is that? Ice Age 4. They introduce sirens, and it's like the funniest thing because they all look like Sid.
I forgot that's a siren.
there. Yeah. Ice Age.
Well,
Do you have any more questions, John?
no, I think we're approaching the end.
All right. I opened the last Coors Banquet, so we can do a taste test before we decide.
That's true.
Oh.
That means we do get a sip before we judge.
Not the giggling.
I'm putting this out there. Whatever. What is this? No, you know what? I won't say it because we run back to it. Coors Banquet. We're judging right now.
Yeah. Should I be? I don't know if I should be first.
I drank.
Because
One,
my
two-
scale is
I
arbitrary.
drank 4 different kinds of beers today.
I'll go first.
I got a lot of beers.
If
today.
we need a first beer review,
4.
I'll go first.
Yeah, Yingling, Pabst Blue Ribbon,
we
Coors
did
Banquet,
drink PBR. That's
and Bush.
So, we drank different beers during the movie. We
Yeah.
can't afford.
Yeah, guys, please
Even though my
subscribe.
father gave us a thing of Miller Lite, we didn't drink Miller Lite today.
We did
Please,
not.
please
We
subscribe to
We didn't.
the.
Miller Lite is still full.
But we drank Coors Banquet during the review. In my review for Coors Banquet, see, I was gonna say a 4.9. Sorry.
4.9?
4.79 is what I was going to say. I'm going to put it higher. I'm going to put it a 4.86.
Where's the banquet? Give me another sip of the banquet.
Here's my wait.
This might be my highest beer yet.
It's
And I
sweeter than
used to
Yingling.
hate Banquet.
It's still beer though.
Yes, it's still beer, but
Also, Ryan,
So-
I think you're rude for not letting our guests choose first.
I'm
I
so
don't know.
sorry.
No,
I'm
no,
so
no, no,
sorry.
No. I had said my decision is arbitrary because I've had no other votes.
Arbitrary. What is this? The U.S. government? Come on. No.
I'm thinking like 5.5.
5.5?
We go
Out of 5? We go out of 5, by the way.
Out of 5. Out of 5.
Oh, out of 5.
Out of-
yeah.
Out
Out
of 10.
Listen to the podcast.
Holy shit! This is out of this world
Out
beer!
of this 10. I'm sorry.
We should have told him about the grades.
Yeah, but no, we should.
That was
Everything's
on
out
us.
of 5. Everything's out of 5. No, I'm keeping that in.
That means your scaling's even worse than I thought it was.
Oh yeah, it's really bad.
Oh man.
Oh, at least you didn't rate Drew's scenario in the upper 4s.
Yeah, you're a fucking idiot.
I did so poorly there.
You're such an idiot.
I'm out of 5.
Out of 5. Just divide it by 2.
I.e., we'll just put it at a 3 or 3.
That's a rookie score.
3 point. It's sweeter.
3.
It's sweeter than Yingling, just because that's what
It is.
right
It
there.
is. Yes.
I'll put it above whatever Yingling is at the moment.
Yingling is
We'll do arbitrary.
We have not rated Yingling.
Okay, we're gonna put it above the arbitrary Yingling score. That's what we're gonna put it at.
So, as my facts, as I was reading about Coors Banquet, they do add a banana flavor to it, which is probably what makes it sweeter.
That might be true.
No fucking way.
Yes.
No fucking way.
I could have put that in there. You
No,
probably
because
would
you
have.
said that and I believed you.
It's true.
I maybe beers in. But
Maybe.
But
Don't say the
believe you.
number. It sounds bad when we say the
3 point what? What's your
Too bad.
What's your 3 point what?
Fuck it. Shit.
That's
Fuck
not
it.
a number.
Upper 3s. 3.8.
3.8.
Okay. I was going. I'm going 4.13. I typed 4, so we're going 4.14.
Oh, shit.
What?
You said 3.13. That's my birthday. They know my birthday! Guys, please congrats me a happy birthday when we hit our 1 year.
It'd be far
Do
past
not
that.
give Ryan a happy birthday on April 13th.
No!
Do not do it. Do not.
So I think now it's to our movie.
I mean, other than that,
Okay,
no, we
movie.
have to rate him
Me?
out of
No,
guest
but it's
movies.
not-
You're voting me?
Yeah, we have to rate him.
Oh, we gotta.
Oh,
Dude,
voting me?
we rate your movie choice.
Can
we don't
you
rate
do it?
you.
I didn't vote. I didn't pick
Can-
the movie.
Out of all the guest
I'll pick
movies,
the
out
next
of
time I'm
all
on-
the guest movies we've watched,
The next time I will
Can you do
pick
a
the
quick
movie.
turnaround for me?
What do you? Okay, I turn around. You tell me.
No, like full turnaround.
Okay,
Stand
okay.
up and turn around.
Oh my god.
out of all the guest movies we've watched, I think I might have to give him number 1.
I think Shut up over there!
Shut up.
Me turning around does not help
I
me
think
not
I
hear
have
you.
to give him first spot.
Yeah, I think I have to.
The Lighthouse as his suggestion? Is it?
It was a good movie.
It's not his suggestion. Out of his suggestions, like I think I have to give it number 1.
But like, wouldn't it be funny if we gave him like number 3?
That'd be so fun.
But like, okay, we came back with your answer.
I am coming back.
We've
and I sit
decided.
down. You're gonna give me what number
On
3?
on 3, we will decide what number he is. 1, 2, 3, 2.
I'm the only guest. This is bullshit.
Ryan, you were supposed
John,
to say one.
John
You
respects me.
suggested 3.
John respects me. Ryan does not. That's what I've learned today.
You suggested 3rd place. out of 1 people.
I guess we have to split the difference and say 1.5.
No!
Yeah, you're
Listen.
1.5th place.
Give me one chance to actually recommend a movie.
We will eventually.
We will have you back on. I promise you. What movie do you suggest? And it will come back on.
Also, when we edit, bleep out the movie.
Bleep out what movie?
The movie
Whatever
that you
movie I
said.
choose
Oh
now.
yes,
So we can keep it hidden.
I feel like, because my choice would kind of be.
Okay.
Well, okay.
Okay.
It's a great movie. I love it. I'm sad I missed the Magic Secret Layer drop for it because
I'll have to bleep that out, too.
I waited a fucking day.
A single day is insane that it's slowed that fast.
For all of the Magic players out there, I doubt there's many. The secret layer for the
There's one person who knows, and that's Piper.
True. Well, maybe John when we get him into it.
True.
Me in 2 weeks from now.
This fact that the secret layer went out in a day is bullshit. I wanted my duck scales.
I think I'm gonna pay $60 for 2 mana. That's how you Magic players sound. I'm so sorry. I'm also a Magic player. Don't believe a word I say.
I play D&D. I play Magic. Ryan does that with me. I coaxed Ryan into Magic. D&D was already happening. Listen, it's okay.
It's okay.
It happens. It's okay to be a D&D player.
To be a nerd is to be a nerd. But other than that, what do you got? But other than what I just said, what do you got?
What do you do, John?
What do you got besides what I just said?
Yeah, Magic is a great game. I love playing it on the download.
This guy's an idiot.
He's never played Magic before. Don't listen to John.
I love how the Lord of the Rings expansion pack.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cut it right there. No, I can't push the pause button, so I think this is all going in.
Anyway, you'll cut it later.
Okay.
I'll cut it later.
So I think we should go into the movie review right now.
Oh shit, we haven't reviewed the movie.
Yeah.
I can't believe I was kind of.
Is it still out of 5 or is it out of 10?
It's out of 5 as well.
Okay.
So
movie wise, I would put it. It was good. 4.75. We'll put it.
You fall to the curse. I'm so sorry for you.
That's fine.
That's crazy.
That is insane. I'm gonna put this at a 4.02.
4.02.
It's bullshit. This is bullshit. your rating is totally based off of whatever else you've rated.
So
And you want to rate more than your 4s and less than anything else.
I hope you know the past couple ratings. I had to overcorrect so that me and Ryan.
John put Dream Scenario at like a 4.9 something. I'm like, you're an idiot.
No, I think it was a 4.7.
It was high.
It was 4.77.
It was way too high.
It's pretty high. Listen, I like this movie. I like Eldritch Horror.
I think it was really good.
Because it was semi-Eldritch with the fact with, like, Willem in the fucking lighthouse and then he turns into tentacles after he comes. Crazy. Anyway, but, like, I think I'll put that at 4.75. I'm comfortable with that.
Yeah.
I won't be on too many episodes. Look, I'll have another guest episode, I'm sure. But
yeah,
I'm comfortable putting 4.75.
What you got?
I got 3.97.
Okay, we're close. The two of us are close.
Because I'm like, I gotta be close to the 4s here. Because I enjoyed the movie.
It's a good movie. It's a good shot.
It's very confusing and it's very hard when you're drunk.
Yes, I agree. But the directing was amazing.
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and that's what puts me above the just a little bit. Just a teensy little bit.
Robert as an actor, so good.
He's good.
Let him
I cannot believe
That's
this
why
guy is the Batman.
No.
I'm excited for the next Batman movie. I like it.
It's gonna be another great Batman movie.
For the record, I love long movies. I will take a long movie. I loved him as Batman. My girlfriend is a Twilight lover.
A glimmer in sunlight.
I don't love Twilight. And he did, and Robert did not like Twilight either. And I think I liked him as Batman. I think it wasn't much Bruce Wayne. It was a good Batman.
When we get the Bruce Wayne movie,
true, because I think the next one will be Bruce Wayne a lot.
Yeah,
and then
I think it has to be Clayface. I think it has to be.
I like Clayface as a villain.
I think Clayface. If they go Mr. Freeze, I won't be upset.
Mr. Freeze is a good story.
Mr. Freeze is good, but I think they have to go Clayface.
I just want the scene where Batman has to be, I know that's not Bruce Wayne.
Yep.
I can't tell you how I know.
Yep.
But I know for a fact that's not Bruce Wayne.
Yep.
What if he just starts beating up Bruce Wayne and it's like a very in-depth conversation? Also, another episode where we talk about fucking Batman.
It'd be so. When are we
You
watching
talking
a
about Batman
Batman
before?
movie?
We gotta watch like Batman and Robin, the worst one.
Ooh, dude, the 1960s one.
Yeah.
I love that one. C is for Catwoman. Because I love that one. For anybody who's watched that old ass Batman movie,
Yeah, I've seen that
Fucking-
clip specifically.
because I've showed you me recording it
Yeah.
from my phone
Yep.
on the TV when I was home alone.
Yep.
Oh, I love that movie
It's
so
so
much.
good.
And it's like Batman and Robin doing shitty ass detective work to decipher the fact that everybody was involved.
Yep.
Well, other than that, you can find us at 3 Beers in a Movie Podcast. Same bat time, same bat channel, next week, next Monday.
Yes.
This has been 3 Beers in a Podcast.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
Of course. Yo,
Pause the video.
what the fuck's going on?
Didn't pause it.
To the left.
What's happening?
To the left.
Just gotta cut it.
No, I'm clicking
To
it.
the left,
Gotta
right.
pause it.